Cairo Egypt.
What's up, YouTube Revolution? ZombfectedGaming 349 at your fingertips. Let's jump to the chase of this video because I already know what you all are thinking. ZombfectedGaming 349, you clickbaiter, we aren't getting an Egypt map expansion. No, that's not what this is about. I'm not trying to fool anyone into thinking that we are getting something that we may not possibly get. I'm saying, what if we get it because there's actually a bit of Egypt mentions in Watch Dogs Legion. There's the side mission which was DLC in the season pass called Swipe Right, and the description on the mission says, DedSec discovers that someone in London is conspiring with an Egyptian minister to sell off the country's antiquities, with the money going to fund violent insurgents. So yeah, there's a huge Egypt reference in the description for the mission, but let's be honest, the mission was actually pretty disappointing. But let's take a look at the museum. It has these Egyptian themed AR statues there. But let's move on to the next more interesting part, which was part of Watch Dogs Legion Bloodline and was part of Freddie's final side mission for Aiden Pierce, and here's what she says. Take a listen.
Your mother is quite the character.
Oh, she's a blast for the first 10 minutes. Anyway, thanks, Pierce. This is probably the last time I'll ever see you, so, you know, goodbye forever.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yup. Once I've got the legendary hacker back up north where she belongs, I'm getting the hell out of this country. This place ain't worth the risk anymore.
Look, Freddie, we could still really use your help.
Yeah, so could my contacts in Egypt. And they pay way better.
All right. Well, we've got a lot of fight ahead of us here in London. So if you ever change your mind...
Look, Pierce. Sooner or later, every cowboy has to ride off into the sunset. That, or they get shot. Look me up if you're ever in Cairo, alright?
So there you go. Aiden says, we could still use your help in London. And Freddie says, yeah, so could my contacts in Egypt. And they pay way better. Also, she says to Aiden, look me up if you're ever in Cairo, alright? And she says it with a question mark at the end, like she is kind of subtly asking Aiden if he is ever gonna go to Egypt, and Cairo exactly too. So let's just say if Ubisoft is wanting to do a map expansion for Watch Dogs Legion in Egypt, it would most likely be in Cairo, which is the capital of Egypt, and most likely we probably can't expect anything too huge, maybe not as big as London, probably just certain parts of Cairo, and most likely areas of Cairo are blocked off by massive walls, maybe by Albion, if they are there enforcing a strict martial law in Cairo. Also, what got me thinking of Watch Dogs Legion doing a map expansion is because look at all the Assassin's Creed games that also done map expansions, and also the Division 2 which got Warlords of New York, but Assassin's Creed Origins had 2 extra map expansions. The Hidden Ones had a map expansion, and the Curse of the Pharaohs did too. Also, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has now 2 extra map expansions. One is from Wrath of the Druids, which is also set in Ireland, and Siege of Paris, which is of course set in Paris, France. This is exactly what I mean. Ubisoft is well known for their map expansions in their games. The question is, will Ubisoft ever put a map expansion in Watch Dogs Legion? Because I think it would be pretty awesome for some new place to explore in the game, since we probably explored every nook and cranny of London by now. Since the game is quickly coming up on its 1-year anniversary in October of 2021, because the game released back in October of 2020. If Cairo Egypt ends up possibly and secretly is a map expansion, the Watch Dogs Legion overall color filter tone will definitely change compared to the dark rainy London, and will go with a more warm looking filter to go with the sunny hot climate, kind of like with Watch Dogs 2's San Francisco, California. But that's all I wanted to talk about with you guys. Tell me down below, what do you guys think if Ubisoft did this Cairo Egypt map expansion? And if you're new and enjoy my Watch Dogs content, consider subscribing to my channel since I'm on a 2,000 subscriber goal. And ding that bell icon really hard so I can always stay within fast reach of your fingertips when new uploads arrive. ZombfectedGaming 349 over and out.
Hello.